If you're anything like me, you've probably acquired a number of work boots over the years, and you've probably worn a shit ton of different boots. I'm going to show you guys the work boots that I use and that I prefer, or that I would recommend as one, a scaffolder, or to people who are just getting into the oil field or into the trades, specifically industrial trades. First on the list is the Ironworker Dakotas. Now, you either love these boots or you hate them. The reason I love them is because for $160, $170, I can wear these to a shutdown. If these boots get destroyed, it really doesn't hurt me. In 2-3 months, these boots pay for themselves. I usually rotate these boots out. These are like my summer go-tos. The Timberland Work Pros. Now you'll notice a lot of my boots are flats. That is just a preference. I find it's more comfortable scaling columns, walking beams, being on a scaffold. Flats are my fucking go-to boots. These, I recommend insoles, very comfortable, very little break-in time, my opinion. The Timberland Pros will run you about $340, I think. It's either $250 or $340 for these pair of boots. Irish Setters, one of my absolute favorite fucking boots, especially in the colder seasons. The reason I say that is these boots they're warm. Like, they really keep the heat in your feet, and your feet will sweat. If you go to Red Wing, these boots with a custom insole and toe cap will run you between $400 and $500 for a pair. That's right here, also Irish Setters. These are the winter boots. I think there's 300 or 400 grams of insulation. I can't remember exactly. These things are hella hot. These are like my go-to when it's like minus 40 and colder. In the event you are not allowed to wear flat-soled boots, one boot I would recommend, and I think it's a universal recommendation, are Red Wings, okay? This is my winter Red Wing. This is my everyday Red Wing. Once again, when you go all in with a toe cap and a custom insole, these boots will get between $400 and $500. If you can afford 2 pairs, one for summer, one for winter, you'll probably have those boots for years and years, unless you're a jackass and you kick everything. Now, if you still like wearing flats, these are not my favorite boot, but they're not incredibly expensive. These are JB Goodhues, okay? They're not my favorite for a number of reasons. This right here, the sole of the boot, is stupid soft. I'm not crazy about that. Insoles, soft. Leather, very soft. Not a bad boot. Definitely not at the top of my list. It's one of my least favorite boots just because of the sole on the boot. These boots, I think, are like $340 or $350. I think. The last pair of boots that I have are a pair of rubbers. These are Bogs. I like these better than Dunlops. That's just a preference for me. I find they're softer, they're warmer, they're more comfortable. Once again, my preference. Going back to this, if you don't like this style and you find it uncomfortable, Helly Hansen has a work boot. They look like clown shoes. They're fairly comfortable and they are so close to being flats, it's not a bad boot. Anyway, I gotta go to night shift.